Good morning, students of class 10. Welcome back to the online classes. I hope you are staying safe and doing your regular studies and using your time wisely, I hope. Let's continue our lesson in history. The Making of a Global World is the title of the history of the lesson. We were talking about the indentured labor migration from India. We are talking about that. And we have talked about in our previous class about the people who were hired on a contract basis by the contractors, and they were provided false information, and once they reached the plantation area and they found the condition quite different. They were not even told where to go and what type of work they have to do. So now they have reached Trinidad, Guyana. We have talked about there. They found a new way of survival, a new culture developed, because communities from various areas or various countries, they reached there to work, and they developed a new culture. A new culture was developed. We have talked about Hosei also. Hosei, the annual Muharram festival, was celebrated by all the people of that area, of that plantation area, because they belong to the different communities. But the Muslims, they used to celebrate Muharram, and all the people of different communities, they joined, and it was just like a carnival, a festival, and it was named as Hosei. Imam Hussein, for Imam Hussein, it was named as Hosei. We have talked about that, and there was a chutney music, and there was a cultural fusion. There was a cultural fusion in the making of a global world. We have talked so far up to there. Now we'll talk further. There are altogether 7 points. After that, most indentured workers, most of the workers who went there to work in faraway lands, in other countries, in different colonies, stayed on after their contract ended. Once their contract for 5 years, 10 years, it ended, many of the indentured workers, they stayed there. They did not return. Very few of them, they returned. Those who had the money, they returned. Those who didn't have the money, they stayed on. Many communities, many indentured workers stayed on after the contract was ended. So, a large communities of people of Indian origin, descent, live in these countries, in Caribbean islands, West Indies, in Africa, Malaysia, Java, Sumatra, so many areas, they went there to work. And many of the people of Indian descent, Indian origin, live there. Still now we can find Indians all over the world, and they went there. They are the descendants of our indentured laborers. So now number 3, Nobel Prize winning writer, V.S. Naipaul. This name quite familiar. V.S. Naipaul, a Nobel Prize winning writer. V.S. Naipaul, West Indies cricketer, Chandra Paul, Ram Naresh Sarwan. These names are quite familiar. They are Indian. These names are Indian. Their names sound Indian. Why? Because they are the descendant of our people who went there to work as indentured laborers. So you see that the names, they are descended from indentured labor migrants from India. They belong to the Indian origin. Their forefathers lived in India and they went there to work. That's why their name sounds. They even follow the same tradition like Indians. Whatever tradition, culture, festival we follow over here, celebrate over here, and the people around the world also follow the same culture, tradition and all, because their forefathers belong to India. So now you can see number 5, from 1900, India's nationalists in India, the people who thought about the country and the people, and they were even ready to die for the country. These are called nationalists. We can say patriots. From 1900, India's nationalists began opposing the system of indentured labor. migration. These nationalists, they began to oppose that, stop this migration of these laborers. Abusive and cruel, these are abusive and very cruel. It's not right. They began to oppose the colonial governments. It was abolished in 1921. Abolished means removed. This system of indentured laborers was abolished in 1921. It was removed, abolished. Number 6, descendants of Indian workers, the coming generations, the descendants of Indian workers are often thought of as coolies in the Caribbean islands. In these areas, Caribbean islands, West Indies, the descendants of Indian origin, they are thought of coolies. They lived there as minorities. They were not provided many rights. They were treated as second citizens. So you can see that descendants of Indian workers are often, most of the time, thought of as coolies. They were called coolies, coolies. So very embarrassing. Why? Because they are the descendant of workers. So they were coolies. Coolies means workers, laborers in the Caribbean islands, and they remained as an uneasy minority there. Uneasy. Their life was not easy, very difficult. They were treated differently. There was a racial difference. Uneasy minority there. They always lived there as minority. They were treated harshly. People of that area of Caribbean island, West Indies, or even in South Africa, other areas, they treated them as second citizens. They were mistreated. They were not treated well. They were thought as coolies. Some of the Naipaul's noble, this V.S. Naipaul, his nobles captured their sense of loss of alienation and alienation. Naipaul wrote many books, many novels. In his novel, he mentioned, captured their sense, feeling of loss. We have lost our identity. We have lost our culture. We have lost, separated. Annihilation means what? Separation. In his novel, he mentioned about the loss and separation and loss of identity and separation from their homeland, from their families, and from their main country, from their neighborhoods. So it was a sense of loss and alienation written by V.S. Naipaul, who lived in Caribbean islands. He wrote this book. They regretted. They should have returned there at that time, but they stayed on after their contract ended. They stayed there, but later on, after many years, they were treated as coolies, and they were treated as very badly, and they began to feel the loss. Now we have missed, and it's a great loss for us, and separation from our homeland. So that's all for today, and we will continue our more lesson of this. See in our next class. This much for today, and you go through this properly. It's quite clear now. You can understand. Go through this. You read your book as well at home and go through this, and make a habit of watching the video every day, so that we'll not lag behind. The lesson is going on. So this is not a holiday. It's time to study at home. So that's all for today. You are wise enough to do that, and hope we'll meet very soon, and we'll meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.